fall off the bone tender.
In a previous video, I unboxed and tried out the Instant Pot by making rice gruel, which really wasn't that interesting. So I've since, in the Instant Pot, made pork broth for ramen that was super deep in flavor, and my favorite, deep fried ribs, which came out fall off the bone amazing and in half the cook time. This is just a follow-up video to say how much I am impressed with the Instant Pot and that I give it a highly recommend.
Man, ribs are the best thing ever.
Now I'm going to make beef noodle soup in this video. Typically it takes all day to make bone broth, so I cut that time down with the Instant Pot. I blanch the beef bones first.
Let this boil for about 15 to 20 minutes. Then discard the water, and we're gonna put it into the Instant Pot. It's been about 20 minutes.
Then roast the bones in the oven.
Okay, Google, set a timer for 30 minutes.
Okay, 30 minutes. Starting now.
Those are nicely roasted.
Two hours later.
Alright, so there's the rich bone broth. I'm going to take out the bones, skim the fat, and keep the broth, and that'll be the base for the soup. So here's the beef stock after I removed the bones and strained it, and I've refrigerated it, and now it's turned into basically beef jello. It's all jiggly, so that's really good. That means you've done it right. Let's deglaze the pan. Into the broth with the oxtails, I've added some Thai chili peppers, a slice of ginger, about 6 cloves of smashed garlic, a small star anise, because I don't really like it that strong, that licorice taste. I like a little bit in it, and about a teaspoon of Szechuan peppercorns. Goes the magical lid. The vent is closed. I'm going to pressure cook for about 2 hours.
2 hours later.
Alright, it's cooled off. It's been done 2 hours. The ultimate tool for making broth. Because it's such fine mesh, it lets the water get soaked through, but it collects the oil and doesn't let it seep through very quickly, so it's really easy to skim oil off of any type of broth that you're making. Now that I got the broth all cleaned up, I'm gonna fish out all of the oxtails, save the meat, and then make my noodle soup. super tender. Alright, so I'm ready to make my beef noodle soup. And this has become very gelatinous. Now it's warmed up slightly at room temperature, so when it was first out of the fridge it was a lot more jelly-ish. But you can see here, it's still pretty jelly. Oh man, the spices in it smell amazing. Beef noodle soup. Alright, so let's give this a try. That broth is where it's at. That's awesome. Hi, you want some too? Anyways, that's how you make beef noodle soup in the Instant Pot. It saves you time. It still takes quite a bit of effort, but it's cut down on my cooking time significantly, especially cooking the bone broth. The oxtail, nice and tender. Yep, really good. I'd say that the Instant Pot really isn't that much of a fad. I really like it. I'm surprised how much I like it. So I'm gonna make some more stuff with it. And if it's interesting, I might post it. All right, bye for now.